AD has approved KC-1400 collective. Everybody want to hear me say that? This is what it's all about. They're around. They are supporting. The money is going directly to our student athletes. They're signing deals. They have contracts. Let's do it. I mean, without this collective, we won't be successful. We won't be able to sustain our student athletes. I mean, 1400 Collective have done a really, really good job of keeping a lot of our athletes here. You know, if you saw them sign a lot of our athletes, but we got to do our part. So I know after today, we're going to click that 1400 Collective. We're going to give one of those tiers, and we're going to make sure that we give to this collective so we can continue to give to our student athletes and support them and give them what I need.
Jackson State has a collective full throttle. They have a collective full throttle. And I mean, like, so they, you know, we won the national championship in 2023, and we were slowly but surely trying to get our collective going. Jackson State won it this past year. Their collective is full throttle. Like, it is full throttle. They don't want to lose. They didn't want to lose anybody. And they went full throttle. And I mean, that's you correct if I'm wrong. That's what happened.
What's up, everybody? Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. It's hump day. Come on in, hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the subscribe button. Hopefully everybody had a fantastic day. Just want to get started really by saying I want to thank everyone for all of their birthday wishes. Everyone, man, I appreciate all of the donations. You guys didn't have to, but you did anyway. And for that, I am appreciative. I'm actually going to post the link. I don't know why I didn't do that. I'm going to do that now. So if you're watching now, I'm gonna go into the chat right now. I'm gonna actually drop that link, pin it to the chat like we always do, and then we're gonna get this show rolling. Lakers are playing tonight, so you know how that goes. It's, you know, it could be a stressful night. Could be I don't know. It could be a good night. But we're going to see. But if you haven't signed up for the collective, go ahead and do so. Hopefully, shout out to everyone that's tuned in, whether you're tuning in from Facebook, X, or YouTube. If you're on Facebook or X, we ask that you head over to the YouTube channel, KC-1400 Media. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Let's get it popping, man. Let's get it going. I wanted to start off talking about the collective because this is the end of April. I'm going to come back to that here in a little bit. Doug, what's up, man? Hey, speaking of, I'll come back to that in just a second. How is everybody doing today? Let me give you my full face. I see my brother Doug in the chat. I'll kick the show off with him since he's so supportive of the platform. Listen, if you are in the Hazelhurst area, shout out to my brother Derek Cubitt out there. Got a Copiah County Triad happening on May 7th. That's 2 days after Cinco de Mayo. That's next Wednesday from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. down at the Joe L. Johnson Community Safe Room. That's 1060 Epps Lane, Hazelhurst, Mississippi. Program is going to begin at 9 a.m. It says, join us for a plate lunch, community partner, goodie bag, educational materials, and your chance to win door prizes. Bring any unused or expired medication for safe drug disposal by the Attorney General's office. Liquids or needles cannot be accepted. It's open to all Copiah County residents ages 65 and above. And the reason I put this up here is because Brother Dub is going to be the keynote speaker at this event. So wanted to put that out there. So if you're in the Hazelhurst area, look up this event. Go support. That's next Wednesday from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. All right. Appreciate that. All right. As I was stating, it's Hazelhurst, home of the mighty Indians. That is correct. Now, as I was stating, I'm going to start off with the collective for a reason, and I'm going to come back to it here in just a second. But we're 4 months into the year of 2025, and we have made strides. We've made some really good strides. I think in the month of May we're going to do a donation push just to continue to grow the pot. And I'll explain that why. I'll explain why. The portal is closed, and now we got to make sure we fulfill our agreements with the athletes that we have. We're actually looking forward to adding soccer as well as volleyball in the fall. So we're going to need a strong summer push to fulfill all our agreements that we do have in place. We're looking to sign some more athletes. Got some more athletes that deserve to be a part of this thing, and we're looking forward to it. So we're going to continue to push, and we got a major partnership coming down the pipe that we are going to share as soon as as soon as we check all the boxes. But in the end, it doesn't matter what we do because every little bit helps. We know that we're playing in a different arena than those who are at the next level. And I say that for this reason. This is just football. And so Texas football NIL budget, $35 to $40 million. Longhorn potential roster is going to cost them nearly what national championship winning Ohio State cost them in 2025. So just in case you think we're, the money is a little too much to ask for, I'll just let you do that with that. What's up, Dizzle? How you doing, man?
Hey, Ken. I'm good, brother. How y'all doing? Tiger Nation.
Well.
Good, man. Hoping these Lakers can pull something out, man. We probably going home tonight.
I don't even want to look at it, TD. I'm nervous. I got nervous energy tonight. But I believe in I don't know, because we Sunday they had a 10-point lead going into the fourth quarter, and I just felt like they were gonna find a way to blow it. Houston Rockets, they were down 3-1. They defended home court tonight and smoked the Golden State Warriors. I trust that the Lakers will win tonight. I hope so. It'd be good for the ratings, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, I kicked it off, man, with the collective. I just kind of want to put this in front of folks, just talk about it a little bit. It's not just oil money, by the way, y'all. It's not just oil money. It's tech money. It's all kinds of money. Austin is a melting pot. I think when you guys think just oil money, you also got to consider Texas A&M, those types of schools. But Austin, Texas is a budding town. It's one of my homes, and all of the tech markets, man, have shifted a lot of their offices, TD, from the California area over into the Austin, Texas area. Tesla, Oracle, Google, Facebook, Indeed, you name it, they all got offices there. This has been something that's been on the incline for quite some time. But Texas has always had money, we know. But now that this NIL era has occurred, it's really just going to come down to who can spend the most. With this budget that's coming with this lawsuit, you can only spend up to $20 million, 20% of your athletic budget. So if they increase their athletic budget, they can spend more money. I'll say this right now, and I say that for this reason. Won't get into the player, but I will discuss what kind of transpired with us. TD, we had a player that's in the portal, big time player, big name player that we potentially had him in our hands, had him set up for a visit, looking for him to come and be a Tiger, right?
Right.
Got a call from a G5 bottom feeder, and let's just say had a very healthy signing bonus just to come there. And then on top of that, you're talking a 6-figure NIL deal. So that conversation was open. It was over with before it got started, bro. Now, at the end of the day, like I said, we don't recruit with funds. We're ours is just merely we base our foundation off of retention. Once we get them there, we want to keep them there and try to take care of them as best we can to get them there. But we're playing in a much different game. So yeah, man, click that link if you haven't signed up. And let me say this: if you have signed up and you have not been able to fulfill your, got a couple of cancellations. We had, a few folks that weren't able to fulfill the agreement that they signed up for. We ask that you come back, continue to support, man. No one is forcing anyone to do anything when it comes to this. I don't get I'll leave that alone. But we appreciate all those that have supported and stayed locked in with us and understand the big picture as far as what it is that we're trying to do in this particular space. I'll say this, TD, the HBCU schools and the FCS schools, more particularly the HBCUs, because some FCS programs, CD, are flagship universities for their state.
Right.
Where they still predominantly white institutions. They still have resources. Probably some of them, I would like to believe they have resources that's similar to G5 programs. That's why some of them have been able to move up to the FBS level. But you still have to do something, right? So we'll see. We're doing our thing, man. But we don't want to just be the best of the worst. We want to really put our buying power behind this thing and really take it to the next level, because we can do that. We just don't believe that we can. But go ahead, brother.
Did you say that the player came with a signing bonus and
they called them, offered them a signing bonus? We're talking in the likes of 80,000 to 100K in a signing bonus, bro, just to sign with them. And then we're talking anywhere from 12 to 15,000 a month. So when you're talking about that kind of money, it's like, bro, you might well get out. If I'm a coach, I'm telling them now, hey, man, you might want to go and get out the phone with me, bro, because that's a different type of ability. And we're talking about a bottom feeder, bro. FBS school ain't won Jack Diddley in quite some time, and still got resources to just throw away on portal kids.
But then
round out the depth.
Then that comes into play, depends on what, how that person was raised and they more in the people behind them. Like we talked before, you can get that now. Then that leaves, you don't see the field or you're not heard from again because you chose to go that route. So it's a dice roll.
It is. But some kids are gonna be like, you know what, bro? I'm gonna have to compete wherever. Now, let's be real. I don't think they were walking in the door as a starter at JSU. So if I'm gonna have to compete, I might as well go compete and get paid.
Okay. Gotcha.
You know what I mean? So, and listen, just because I said that about this particular player, don't mean everybody has that. Everybody ain't that caliber player. So you don't have to worry about that being the case for everyone, right? It's gonna be a case. It's all case by case, bro. It really is, man. And it really is case by case. But nevertheless, we're gonna keep pushing this thing, bro. I want to get to 1,000 signups because I believe that we can. I don't see no reason why we can't. You know what I mean? So that's my mindset when it comes to that. I just firmly believe that we're capable of doing way more than what we're doing. Although I'm extremely excited and appreciative for that we have done, right? So that's how that goes, bro. But we keep pushing it, and we're gonna continue to look for corporate partnerships. So if you are a business owner or know of some businesses that are looking to partner in this capacity, we're absolutely, definitely looking forward to that. So, but yeah, I did want to give that example of something. I saw that, I was like, whoa. This is.
At what point you think they're gonna get a handle on this, Ken?
It'll be coming soon. What that will look like, TD, I don't know. I don't think any type of unregulated market in any sort can be detrimental to the product per se. And I think some schools would rather it be regulation, because at the end of the day, but if you're playing the money game, it's big bank take little bank if it comes down to just money. That's always been that way. We live in a capitalistic society. So if it's just centered around money, it'll be based off of how much money this person have versus how much money the next person have.
So let me ask you this: how is this going to affect the players' attitude who want to go pro, who has potential to go pro, and now they're getting all this money in college? Is the hunger still there?
It won't be for some. Some will be. Again, it comes down to what is your end goal. Let's be real. NIL money is a short-term thing, but it can also be a life-changing for you if you play it right.
Yes.
If you are one of those kids that can be, there are some great college kids. For example, bro, think about somebody like a Tim Tebow, who was an excellent college player, but wasn't a pro, or didn't pan out at the pro level.
Right.
He would have killed it in an era like in this NIL era. He would have been getting paid a lot of money.
I mean, he still was doing some things, you know, when he was.
Oh yeah, he's a great announcer. He's a college announcer. Last time we checked, I mean, he does a really good job in that particular space. So, you know, I love it for him. But at the end of the day, you know, when it comes down to it, at the end of the day, it's gonna still be case by case. It's gonna come down to what you want to do or what that particular player has a desire to do. And if that is to get to the next level, there'll still be some hunger to go play there. But if you're money driven and you feel like you reach your peak, that'll be the end of that. So that's how that'll go. I think
because now
it's so yet to be determined, man. You got several players that's on the teams now, man, making more money than the coaches, bro. So that's a different kind of. I saw Coach Mo ask if coaches could get NIL deals. You know why? Because shucks, man, these guys making so much money, man. It's like I had a diagram. I don't have it in front of me. I can probably post it, but Kentucky got I think a $19 million transfer budget. Let me do it this way. Let me do it. I can tell you right now, TD, because I'm gonna go to the photo. And I didn't put it on this particular slide show, but I'll definitely call it out for you. So check this out, bro. Kentucky right now, and I could have put that up there because it would have gave you guys a better chance of seeing what it is I'm talking. Matter of fact, I will do that. Give me a second. Let me post it on the screen so you can know exactly what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna enter the studio real quick, and I'm just gonna post it, and then I'll show you what I mean, TD.
Okay.
So check this out. All right, here we go. There you go. So this is Kentucky's 2025 transfer. So isn't that transfer pot, bro? Oh boy.
You can tell me to shut up and dribble.
I'm just saying. So check this out, y'all. You got this is Kentucky's transfer bucket, right? You talking about 3 million. That's 10 million up. This is 10 million at the top of the screen. All right. This is one young man that's staying. So some of these guys are still on the roster, like the young man at the bottom. I don't know all their names, but at the bottom, you're looking at 5.5 million. So you're looking at 15.5, 16, 17, and you're looking at 19 total $1 million, bro, for 9 players, bro. Like that's now when it comes to the basketball, let me say this, bro. There's still going to be dreams to get to the NBA because the NBA has I think football and NBA is going to be a little different because NBA have guaranteed contracts. And then 2, the money is longer in the NBA. You know, the NFL don't have guaranteed contracts. That guarantee money is where it's at, baby. So nevertheless, so basically, I ain't see change. Yeah, basically, I mean, well, it has. I don't think players were getting paid this much money. Under the table, guys were getting paid $500,000, $150K. You know what I'm saying? If you're getting a bag under the table for $50,000, look at this. He said, Kentucky paid Zach Calzada from Incarnate Word $2.3 million this offseason to transfer. Boom, shaka. So that now you're talking literally, you know, $21.3 million based off of that, you know. And so according to Blue. You see what I mean? So you're looking at a $20-something million budget for 10 players, bro.
Okay.
The only bad part about this, TD, is if you don't win a natty, you just basically cost yourself 20. But if the reality of the matter is, I'm not saying I don't have an issue with it, bro, because the schools have been pocketing and making money off of these guys for quite some time. You know what I'm saying? The only thing I would say is I was just born during the wrong era. Because I can tell you, I would have been working a little harder, man, to get in that. You feel me, bro? I would have been doing everything I could to get some of that NIL money, man.
So at what point do you consider the school that you left?
What you mean?
And, you know, like, okay, so now you transfer from a smaller school to a bigger school, you know, and now you're making a little money. You may even go to the league. Do you look back on that little school that got you there?
I think some of these guys will. I do. I really do. As a matter of fact, I'll say this. I'll say this, man. It's important. And I'll share something with you that you know, something off the record, obviously, that we'll talk about it at a later time. I do feel like that the more that we invest in our athletes here and pour into them, you know, when they get to the next level, they'll pay it forward. You know what I mean? They'll come back and reinvest in maybe in our efforts or in the university's efforts. That's the at the end of the day, that's really all you're really hoping for. And everybody's going to get what they get on their level. But let's just be real about something. We're not going to win in the money game, bro. That's not our game. We just want to be able to play in the game, though, and have something to be able to provide our student athletes with some form of resources. And we'll see where it goes. We're doing a fantastic job right now, man. I just kind of want to reiterate that because we just finished trimester 1, bro. We're going into the second trimester of this thing. And no, I'm sorry. Trimester. Yeah, that's right. We did our first 4 months. This next 4 months is going to be critical for how the season goes, especially with our fall sports, man. So we need more. We need more signups. We need more. We need but here's the thing: if you don't want to sign up in May, starting next week, we're going to do a donation push where you can just donate directly to, whether it be Cash App, whether it be PayPal, whether it be Givelify. It'll all go to the same pot and it all would be tax deductible because we don't do any donations to the whatchamacallit anymore. So what's the realistic number for us to be obtainable? I think a realistic number is $1 million collective, man, $1 million budget. I think that's very realistic when you really break that down. Do $1 million divided by 500. What that look like? I don't want to say it off the top of my head because I might be wrong. That's 2,000, right? That's 2,000 people. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. I was trying to look for that score. I know we had a baseball game. We was up 15-8, but it looked like they done, or 15-6, and I think they came back in the 8th inning. Come on, JSU fellas. Let's go baseball, fellas. Let's hold on. Realistically, we're talking. The question I would ask is, do you think that we can get 2,000 donors? Yeah, we got 7,500 subscribers on the channel. I'm just saying. So, not saying that every subscriber is financially going to support what we do, but just think about the math on that, bro. We talking about 25% of those that watch the channel. If we can get 2,000 folks to give, and we know that there are going to be some that's going to do way more. We have some that have already done more. We have $5,000 donors. We have $2,500. We have several, donors that do more than that. So you're talking 1,500 to 1,500 folks. I think realistically we can get to that, and that's what we want to get to. Every year we need 1,000 people to commit, and then we just build on that. But we should be able to, at minimum, the floor should be 1,000.
So even with giving back, Ken, that's something usually from the heart.
Mm-hmm.
When when a person move on, I mean, it's their choice and their careers and what they choose to do with their money. How important is it for them to give back, brother? And how does it pour into the university? Because if you think about a place like South Carolina State, man, they got players in the league. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I mean, we don't know what's going on with their collective, even if they even got one, man. But you would think at some point that bring some more eyes to the HBCU programs and stuff, just by giving back, doing more videos and stuff like that. So
I mean, in all honesty, though, I would say this. First of all, I don't know. I don't know what the players that are in the league, what they are doing. For South Carolina State, I'm pretty sure. I know that Darius Leonard. I know within the last 15 years, I know they've had. I think that graph that we put up, they've had about 6 draft picks, and it really, honestly, outside of they're in a really good position if they get organized and decide that they want to do something
right.
as an NFL like as a group. Like they can definitely do something if they wanted to. And like I said, I don't know what they're doing. They got a really fiery coach, but just imagine if someone did something similar, started a collective, and it was led by former alum, and they were able to collaborate with Jacoby Durant. You talk about Darius Leonard, the guys that are in the league with second contracts, right?
Then even old school, but then Robert Mathis played from there. I think he's from there too, isn't he? Play defensive end for the Colts.
No, that's Alabama A&M.
Okay, Alabama. Okay. I know.
No, I was thinking you have what's the young man name? Hargrave. He
Shaq
played
Davis.
out, huh?
Shaq Davis.
Yep, Shaq Davis. I mean, the point I'm making is that, and every school can go through that, but you start there, and then you just tap into not just athletes, man. You tap into those that are in the professional realm.
Yes.
That's got access to resources. And this is what we're saying. We're not gonna get to that level of no Texas like that because you don't have that kind of power. You don't have that kind of backing, that kind of money. But what you just do the best of what you can do. But just sitting back waiting on somebody to come save you is just not realistic, bro.
No,
it's not realistic. So you create it, you build on it, and you continue to master it. And that's all we've been doing over the past 3 years that we've been doing this. We're gonna keep it rocking and rolling, man. So let me say this real quick while I got everybody. Hey man, don't forget to grab your fan rings. The fan rings are on sale, $450. Whether you want to get the pendant or the ring or both, $450. Don't miss this opportunity to have that commemorative. Man, I like that ring, bro. You see on one side, 20 SWAC championships, 40-13 Southern, then 4 HBCU national championships, 28-7 over South Carolina State. I love this, bro. I'm gonna get me one, and might get both of them. It just depends on might have to go do some lift rides or something. So Actively Black is a clothing company that wants to partner with HBCU NIL. Well, send them over our way. We'd love to partner with them. I mean, connect the dots, baby. We right over here. Tell them to come. Man, let me say this too about that, bro. A lot of these folks, and I'm not talking about Actively Black. Sometimes people just be, they'll put that out there. What's the brothers that do the podcast, man? Earn Your Leisure that came over here with Coach Prime was here, right?
Mm-hmm.
They went out and said they was talking about, what if they put their resources behind an HBCU TD. And I reached out to them. I didn't hear nothing back from them, but I reached out to them. I said, hey, brother, based off this video you guys just put out there, we have an NIL collective for an HBCU. We support Jackson State. You guys have been over there to interview Coach Prime. We still over here, even though Prime is left. If what you're saying, you're true, you know what I'm saying? Like, if what you're saying, you're serious about, come over here and partner with us. And I ain't heard nothing back. It sound good for the shows, bro, but saying it and actually getting active with it is two totally different things. Actively Black has worked with some of our Jackson State athletes. It just so happened to be Shador, Shiloh, and Travis Hunter. But Actively Black they didn't have any other athletes out there Prime left. So a lot of the support, and I don't get that. You wanted to. It's all clout based. Everybody wanted to be over there because Prime has a big viewing and a big following. But when he left, it was like, all right, You know what I'm saying? So if they're looking to do that, then I'll definitely be more than happy to have some conversations with whomever. Let's get it popping. Like I said, I can't wait until we share the information that we do have with a partnership that we have been able to get together, and it's coming. Like I said, we just have to connect the dots on that, and just kind of go from there. So they could get their butt whooped already. I got yeah. I told you they just I didn't already. I'm done with this season.
You know, checked out.
They got to get it. They got to address their roster, man. Their roster just not good enough. You can't go into the playoffs and not have a post presence, bro. Because all Minnesota has been doing is tacking the paint. That's it. They ain't got no rim protectors, bro. So we put Luke on the island and eat barbecue chicken, dog. That's how it works, bro. Bron out there giving his all at 40. You got people on the internet complaining about a 40-year-old. I'm like, bro, if your roster tells me that you're depending on a 40-year-old all-time great, boy, you ain't got yourself nothing. So reach out to Footprint Farms in Jackson. All right, sounds good, brother. We'll definitely do that. I think there are a lot of opportunities, man, that we have in the Jackson area. Just got to come down to, like I said, the want to for guys to want to do that. And we're going to continue to do what we do. Several companies that we frequent should have NIL deals, man. I don't know if they understand how to do it, but you should have. I would say this. I just suggest the local businesses to partner with Jackson State student athletes for marketing. It'd be a great opportunity for them, even especially like a restaurant TD, even if it was like free food once a week. Imagine how that would be. They market for food. Trust me, it pays. It helps, bro. Believe you me, it does. Still work with the jewelers. I haven't heard from them. We did all of that for someone, and when they rescinded the Mark Williams trade, that hurt. Yeah, it did hurt. That did hurt. But let's keep it moving, man. I will say this. Shout out to Coach T.C. Taylor over the weekend. TD, he was celebrated down in his hometown, city of Magnolia, I want to say, in the Pike County area, city of Macomb. It says this key. He got the key to the city of Macomb, man. This key is given to Coach T.C. Taylor in recognition of his outstanding leadership and achievements as head coach of the Jackson State University Tigers historic 2024 football season. T.C. Taylor, Jackson State University, SWAC champions, and HBCU national champions. That's pretty dope, man. So congratulations to Coach Taylor once again for that. Good stuff right there. Shout out to all the alums down there in the Pike County area, man.
Man, that's awesome, man. Congratulations, Coach Taylor. Look, King, you know how to model too. Look at how you holding that thing at the bottom. Congratulations, Coach Taylor. Well deserved, man. We happy for you. You got a key to the city.
Yeah, he did, bro. Man. Yeah, he absolutely did, man. Good stuff. Proud of you, Coach. And we got another congratulations coming down the pipe, TD. Mr. Headbutt. Gotta be careful, man, when he come to town, man. We got
the whole suit.
Dr. Doom, the legendary Hall of Famer, Robert Brazil. He is set to receive the SWAC Alumni Association Lifetime Achievement Award, the Roscoe Nash Lifetime Achievement Award, TD. He will be honored on May the 17th at 7 p.m. in Flowood, 251. And I'll say this too. We talked to him today. Why is Jackson Hayes not playing? What was the point of like, why did they choose to not play him? Like, I don't get that. Anyway, so TD, I want to say June 24th, they're going to be doing the unveiling of the statue, man, down over in Mobile.
Awesome.
So he gonna have a double up, man. So the 17th of May, he's gonna be receiving the Lifetime Achievement Award in the city in Flowood, and we'll definitely be there to cover that and bring you all the latest and greatest from that. But we're also gonna head over to Mobile when they do a life. It's a huge statue, man, of Robert Brazil with many other Mobile. It's going to be honored by the city of Mobile with all of its legendary Hall of Famers and the likes of, man. That's going to be good stuff. So excited for this time, and we definitely excited to be able to support him in this endeavor.
I mean, definitely well deserving by Robert Brazile, man, for the Lifetime Award, man. I mean, he does so much, man. He loved the university. He loved the SWAC Ken. I mean, he expressed it in every chance he get, which is every time he talks.
Yep.
So he's well deserving, man. Hats off to him. Much respect. I'm happy for him. And he continued to get accolades. I mean, it's like he gets stronger as he get older. So and he never stopped representing. I mean, even when it come down to the Senior Bowl, he makes sure the guys' names are thrown around, you know, and out there. So congratulations to Robert Brazile, even with that statue, man. Statue is nice. He did say he's gonna let us know when they gonna do it. So, Mr. Brazile, congratulations, sir. Well deserved, much respect. The way that you represent your school, represent the SWAC at HBCU. I mean, I'm honored to know you, brother. Now he's probably gonna want to charge me for saying that, but I'm happy, honored to know you, man. I'm learning a lot from him, Ken. Definitely dedicated to this craft.
Yeah, he is, man. Yeah, he is. Appreciate that, KB11. No, we gonna get there. We gonna get there. It's a mindset shift that has to be made, TD, when it comes to that. And I know they're talking about the NIL efforts. I got faith in this. We're doing a great job thus far, man. We've made some serious leeway, man. We have. You know, you do the best you can, and let the chips fall where they may. But you have to continue to push it and continue to build it. And honestly, man, you got to make it cool, man. Make it cool. You know what I'm saying? People like clout. So sometimes people value a thing according to how everybody else deal with it. So, and when you got more people rocking with it, the more people rocking with it, the more people are going to want to rock with it. So that's something that we can consider. I think that's right. She said great players want to come to JSU. We have to do something, have to have something to work with. We shouldn't be allowing players slip through our fingers. Yeah, that type of money right there we're ways away from that kind of potential. But I do feel like we can get there. I don't know when, but I know that we could. But it's definitely strength in numbers, and that's just the thing. You just keep chipping away. And like I said, if you haven't signed up and you want to sign up, man, click that link. The link is in the chat. If you're watching on Facebook or you're watching on X, come on over to YouTube. Make sure you hit the subscribe button because we are on the road to 8,000 subscribers. But click the link. Sign up. Listen, if you don't want to sign up, on the first page of the website, you can scroll right down, TD, and say a one-time donation. You can make a donation from the website. You know, if somebody say, well, I don't want to, I'm not interested in signing up monthly, You can make donations as frequent and as often as you like to. You can make multiple one-time donations and do it at your own leisure. But every little bit helps.
Is there a limit? Does it matter how much you donate?
Heck no, it doesn't.
Okay.
You know, the levels are there. The levels are there because they're there for a reason. But it would be great to get more buy-in. We're trying to get to 500 subscribers. We're about 75 away from that. Would be great to hit that number pretty quickly. But I believe we can hit 1,000 before the summer out if we really got serious about it. We got some events coming up with our athletes, and that'll be a great opportunity. We have an event that's going to be an official launching event that's going to occur with our new corporate partner. Once we announce that, you guys are going to be excited about that, I know. And then what we'll do is we'll have an opportunity then for some additional signups. But it's going to come a point in time, TD, where the signups is going to be too slow to cover the back end of the year because, like I said, to minimize our losses, you have to understand a lot of those contracts and agreements are going to kick into effect starting in the summer months, and it'll put us in a situation where we definitely need to start the bulk, because when football season kick in, the tab goes up. Let's just say that. You know what I mean? And we did a great job, man, of, like AD said, of helping to keep these athletes here. Because trust me, we had a good team, man. And there are some guys that's looking. Trust me when I tell you. I can say this now, you know, depending on, and I know coaching can go get players all the time, but this is just the first year of this new lawsuit thing, man, with the NCAA and paying players. That is going to create a monumental shift, TD. And when it comes to your best players, but in the end, there's only so many players. For example, all right, I was traveling recently, right? TD, I was sitting next to someone on the plane.
Okay.
He's a football coach at the University of Nevada. Defensive linebacker coach. He's a Alabama legend by the name of Nico Johnson. Anybody remember Nico Johnson that played at Alabama around 2012? He went to the Cincinnati Bengals. He was a monster. He's a 4-year starter. Extremely humble, man. I said, man, you look familiar, man. He was like, I don't know, man. I ain't, you know, I'm just a, you know, you know what I mean? He was real, you know, real humble dude, man, you know? And I'm talking to him and I'm like, hey, man, hey, you look familiar. So when he told me, I said, you know, he said he's a football coach. He didn't introduce himself. But he said, well, you know, I played played football back in the day, man. Played from Alabama. Because I asked him where he's from. He said, oh, I'm from a town in Alabama, man. He said, I played. I said, wait a minute, you play at Alabama? He's like, yeah, I play at Alabama. I said, well, you was good then, wasn't you? So when he said his name, I was like, okay. Well, he didn't tell me. He never told me his name. I'm sorry, he never told me his name, TD. So when I got out the plane, you know, I did I went and Googled the coaching staff at Nevada. And I see, oh, that's him right there. So I click on his photo, and man, the accolade was just like,
yeah,
like Nico Johnson, like SEC All-American.
so you didn't even I mean, you just didn't let the conversation go.
No, we started talking football and stuff. He asked me what I did at Jack State. I told him, you know, I didn't work for Jack State, but I told him, you know, what we do to support, talked about the show. And he was saying he was going to go recruit a linebacker in Mississippi. He wasn't going to tell me who. But this is what he said, and this is why I said that. This is why I brought him up. He said that Nevada, remember we talked about the roster limitation of 105, right?
Right.
He said Nevada's not going to carry 105 players. He said their university is capping it at 95 players, bro. They capping it at 95 players, and he's like, man, you got some good players that won't have an opportunity to play. So they're going to be looking for homes is what I'm saying. So with this roster limitation, you're going to have another surplus of players that'll be available via the portal, i.e. the likes of certain players that are you're gonna probably see some of those bottom tier, lower Division I players drop to the D2 level, or maybe to the D3 level, because it's only so many spots, bro. Somebody tell me, how many Division I football programs is it? Can somebody give me that number? Somebody put that number in the chat. I know Blue was in here earlier. It might still be there with us, but what's the number? How many Division I? Somebody do me a quick Google search. I think it's like 300 and some numbers. It's 134 FBS schools. All right. TD. So there's 129 FBS school FC. So that's 129 plus 134. That's 263 times. Let's say if everybody carry 105. TD, that's 27,615 roster spots. Okay. It may not mean nothing to anybody, but this is the point I want to make. It's about 10,000. I mean, I think it might be 8,000 now, but it's 10 to 8,000 players in the portal, bro. So think about that. If you're talking about, even if you use the number 7, 25% of roster availability is in the portal, dog. Not to mention all the high schoolers that are coming, all the JUCO players that are leaving JUCO. You see what I'm saying? So what's going to happen is there's going to be, which is what's transpiring now, there is an influx of players. There's a surplus, and that surplus is going to eventually fizzle out. It's going to eventually balance itself out at some point. Damn. And they got men on base. Damn, we finna blow this thing, man. Come on, bro. Oh, have mercy. Anyway, I mean, we if you got that kind of lead, you're supposed to win that game, bro. No questions asked, bro. You're supposed to win that game. But nevertheless, man, the reality of the matter is that you're still gonna have, it's gonna balance itself out, TD. So according to what we're saying, you still want to have something. You want to have something to be able to fight with. Some schools are doing some good stuff. We didn't talk about this last show because we was touching on the draft. Just kind of, we had one of the best players from FCS from a quarterback standpoint just came into the conference to go committed to FAMU, CJ Montez. They got a great quarterback. When he's solid. He didn't play but 3 games last year, I think due to injury. But in the 2023 season, he was a Walter Payton Award finalist. And pretty solid quarterback. Look like they'll have a quarterback competition over there. If EA is in the chat, it's gonna be fun. The reason I say that because I even though I'm true blue, pro JSU, the league's play needs to step it up.
Yes,
we got to elevate league play. You know what I mean? You can't, just being 1 or 2 good teams and everybody else suck.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's not good for the league. So you want to see things continue to elevate in that space. So that's the reality of it, man. We got to continue run out here looking like 2018, bro. But no, man, that's the reality of this thing, bro. We gotta elevate in that space, man. I love it. I think that game that once again that that November the 1st game. Late in the season, it's going to be a very important for the division, I think.
Hey, I wouldn't. What happened to the young man that was at Fordham when Shador was here? It threw for like 3,000 yards.
He went to the NFL.
Oh,
yeah, I think he signed a free agent contract.
You remember his name?
Blue, what's his name? Blue, the young brother who Montez replaced. I remember him. He was a big kid, man. White quarterback. He was chunking them over left and right, bro.
Right. Like I said, threw for about 3,000 yards. Man.
Yeah, it's out there. He'll give it to me. Dude can't get rebounds, bro. I had got Rudy Gobert looking like a baller. And Jackson Hayes still ain't play. I don't understand that decision, man. You can get something out of Hayes, bro. Hayes was balling with the man. Put the man in the game and let him play, bro. Tim Demorant. Yeah, there you go. Demorant. That's him. Yeah, he was good, bro. He was good. So the point I'm making is that when it comes to from FCS, now I will say this though, the Jerry Rice Award winner, the running back from North Dakota State, TD, he hit the portal. He's going to Miami now. So it's not just, are they going to be Cam Miller goes to the NFL? They lose their best wide receiver. They just lost their running back. But it's North Dakota State. They're going to stay in the fight. They're going to keep, building their program. They're going to keep doing what they do. And that's how we got to be. We're going to take some lumps. It hurt to lose an Isaiah Spencer because he's a true blue tiger, right? It hurt to lose some of his youthfulness, but at the same time, you got to do what you got to do. TD, we got some stuff that's working in our favor, man. We got a great fan base, bro. Really good fan base. We got a great stadium that we play in. And look, they just did the FCS best stadium in the world.
What was the results?
Back to back. So shout out to Tiger Nation, man. Once again for participating. Look, listen. I guess Michael is going to do this annually, and every year it keeps us engaged. But like he stated, he's gonna have to schedule another trip to JSU to deliver the 2025 championship certificate. Man, that's pretty cool. It said JJ is panicking on his. Yeah, he tripping, bro. Like JJ, I don't even recognize this coach right now, bro. I mean, he losing it right now. Lakers are fighting back, but the decisions don't even make simple basketball decisions, bro. Right. You can still substitute. You just brought Maxi Kleber in the game, who ain't played now time with the Lakers, but for some strange reason, you just refuse to play Jackson Hayes.
What's up,
understand it. I don't get it. Don't understand it. Never will.
Fred, we got our eyes on your. We got our eyes on your city.
Wait a minute. I challenge that. Are they gonna challenge that? Wait a minute. They just called a block. Wow. And he refereed with this bull junk again. But nevertheless, we won.
What kind of accolades come with this, man? What comes with this?
Yeah, I challenge that. Challenge that.
Hey, man, you gonna blow that big old tiger when we come down there for that USM game, man? You gonna sit on that under your tiger that you know?
Oh, we won.
You win tonight,
nice, man.
What up? What up, Mo?
Yeah, man. But no, man. Big win, big time win for the baseball team.
Congratulations.
But no, what comes with this, man? Honestly, you know what this does, TD? It is it's brand engagement. Hey, man, Austin just gave. Hey, man, appreciate the photos. I got lucky, man. I was at the school, and I got the wrong shoes on, Austin. I took some photos, man, with the trophies, bro. I was just standing over there messing around, and he just sent me the photos. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them, but we'll see what happens.
hey, man, what do we do with most of the thousands of photos?
You can only have so many profile photos, bro, before eventually you just get a little played. You know what I mean? That was a big ass three, man. But these niggas suck, bro. I'm sick of these. I'm sick of the team, bro. And just the Timberwolves seem like they just want it more than we do, and we rolling the ball out of bounds and just doing stupid stuff, bro. Can't make no sense out of this stuff, bro. This is ridiculous.
Hey, Ken, I got to go over to the stadium, man. We was talking about how the improvements and the way of keeping of it by
Austin Reeves, Luka, everybody liability on defense, bro. All them dudes, man. I told you, man. Like I stated, if your best player is gonna be, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna turn this game off because I keep getting distracted by stupidity. It's just hard to watch them. I don't watch them, bro, because it just don't make sense. All right, TD, go ahead. My mistake, man. I looked down, bro, and it just threw me all the way off. My fault.
Nah, man. I mean, you were speaking on the work that Akeem and the team is doing over in the stadium, how good the field looked.
Oh my goodness, bro. Coach Marshall had a player on a visit, right? And he recorded the field. Bro, it looks amazing, bro. It looks absolutely amazing. So hey, shout out to the grounds team, man, that have a lot of players love they love grass fields.
Yeah, I still prefer grass field, Ken. That's football.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Our turf look good. I mean, it's nice looking, man. But that grass, it has that I'm gonna get you smell to it. Let's go.
Yeah, it does. I think that's the best thing to do, J-Dub, B-Dub. I mean, this ain't it right here, bro. They need to, and again, I think it's time for Brun to retire, bro.
Wow.
I'm gonna tell you why. He's not going to right now. Let me say this. I'm not saying it because he can't play the game. I'm just saying it because Bron, his greatness, it cripples the teams, bro. Because as long as he's there, TD, you see him playing at a high level. You see him as the old person, and he has yet to been able to take a step back, bro. And maybe he's not gonna fall off the cliff that much. He probably just gonna have to walk away from the game, bro. Still having some tread on his tires. You feel what I'm saying? But that's all I got on that. I just think you become a prisoner of your own greatness, bro. And it just causes other players to just play like crap around you sometimes. But nevertheless, man, we proud of it, man. Shout out to Tiger Nation on Twitter. It was a Twitter poll, by the way. This is on X. So if you wasn't on X, you didn't see this poll. We did share it all over social. And it just shows that we have a bigger social presence, bro. So because we have a social presence, TD, there was thousands of votes.
And at one time we was down, we was behind pretty good.
We started off slow all the time. We'll let them get a little small lead, and then we'll come back and just take off on them. But let me say this, though. Imagine if we had that kind of participation in what we just talked about. What that's telling us is we see it. We have fans out there that are willing to engage. It just depends on what we choose to engage into. So yeah, but I know that it's always going to be a small dip off, especially when money gets involved. But nevertheless, it's pretty cool. Just fun, social media fun. That's all it is, bro. Bragging rights. I would, this is what I would like, though. I would like for us to have more fan engagement at the games.
Hey, has a suggestion been made about closing off that top end, making it hostile?
Well, that could potentially, but that could also create a problem because people that love to sit up at the top.
Yeah, I mean,
and people have been sitting up there for years, and you're gonna force them to go lower, and they're not gonna change their football game day, whatever. That Kobe spoiled because he always had a chance to win when he's on the floor. That's not true. Y'all have a delusion when you go back to Kobe. You did not always have a chance to win. Y'all do realize y'all had a losing season. Like the back end of Kobe's career was a terrible part of his career that nobody likes to remember. He had bad rosters too. It's just that we love Kobe so much, we're not willing to highlight the negative aspects, especially because he's no longer here. But I think when we go back and talk about Bron stayed so long that, bro, it's like this back end of his career, people are still judging that as if his legacy hasn't already been cemented. He can add on to it. He can't take nothing away from it. Not at 40, bro. I turned 43 yesterday. And trust me when I tell you, I don't know how he do it. I really don't. Just got to sign up, by the way. Shout out to you who just signed up. I can't see it because I'm using the phone to watch this whatever the hell this is on TV. This team in the yellow playing this team in the dark green, TD, dark blue and green or whatever. But that's right. Same way we need thousands signups. Again, we're only talking about TD. We've only had 400 and some people sign up. That's very small. That's very small, but it's a lot too, though, in a new concept. So that's the other aspect of it. That makes it about 425 signups thus far. We've had some, like I said, we've had some cancellations. We've had some folk that who's, hey man, brother Milton, you all right with me, baby?
I know, right now.
There it is. Shout out to you, brother. Appreciate that.
With that Bronco, appreciate that.
Yeah, we keep that thing rocking and rolling, man. That's how you do that. But that's how we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there one sign up at a time, man. And we've done a great job of that. We just gotta keep building, man. And once we keep building, we're gonna continue to build that thing up.
Hey, kid, that quarterback kid, man, he played with Washington. The one for Fordham team, the money. Yeah, he's
You play for the Commanders?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a solid quarterback, man. That's right. He did sign with them. That's right. That's right, bro. Yeah, man. Y'all tell a friend, tell another friend, tell another friend. Come on over here and sign up. We need the support. We're gonna continue to push that thing, bro. because that's gonna get us to where we're trying to get to. Oh, have mercy! It ain't no 3 seconds, bro. Good gracious alive, man! You got little dudes in there. I don't understand. See, I'm sorry, man. What is wrong with JJ, bro? You got a 7-footer sitting on the bench, bro. You mean to tell me that this kid can't give you no minutes? I don't get that. I don't understand shrinking our roster. I know we did it in the championship game. I still don't understand that. Still don't get it. You know, you can give me 5 minutes, and because he got 6 fouls, bro. And just like that, give up a damn 3. I'm telling you, bro, it ain't that the team is bad. It's just that this is called inexperienced coaching, bro. And how they gonna anyway? Don't forget to use your company match from your donation. That's right. Dude losing the ball because the refs just letting them just wrap their arms around them and just this is crazy, bro.
How that work, Ken?
I don't know. They let them play physical, man. You got to just.
I'm talking about the company match.
Well, most companies you just got to sign up, and once you sign up, oh, have mercy, this is an air ball, bro. Wow. Yeah, that's bad, bro. That's bad. Put Braun back in the game. I don't get it, bro. You got 6'8" guys out here with a 7'2" guy on the court that's just getting rebounds over you left and right. But anyway, it is what it is.
Speaking of basketball, man, how Coach Mo looking with his recruiting?
We just got another commitment, bro. We just got a new commitment. I'm glad you mentioned that. Young man, a guard. We took another high schooler. This will be our 4th high school signee. May come in. He's coming in from South Haven High. Good guard, man. Shout out to the new Tigers that are coming in. We got Miss Riley Davis with the volleyball team, and of course, Kale Jones. I don't know if it's KL or Kale. I think it's Kale. If I'm not mistaken. But he's doing well, man. I think we're going to bring in one more big, but we were able to retain a lot of our roster. So because of that, we were, he's been able to like round out the roster pretty well.
So we lost about 3 to the portal, right?
We lost 2 so far. And that was 2 that was, one was a mutual, and then the other one was sent to the portal. Marcus Watson, I want to say, was, he wasn't returning. Dylan Kenneville wasn't returning. Everybody else outside of those, Manziel and Shannon, the guys that's not returning, that were seniors. So
what's their portal window? Is it?
I think that portal window is closed. I think the basketball portal is closed. I think it closed at the end of the month as well. But at this point, you can still go and get players out of the portal. Them getting in the portal, they stay in the portal until somebody signs them. Oh, what the hell? Run through the ball right to the defense. Like, it don't even make sense, the stuff that I'm watching right now. It just don't even make sense. Everybody got bad body language. Like, all you got to do is just go play basketball, bro. Like, if this is what I'm saying. Like, for example, if you watching the game, see the replay that just happened? What is the purpose of having Fitty Smith right there? That's unfair to Fitty Smith. He's 7'2". What do you want him to do? But if you get a big, tall guy in there, that it's simple bad. I mean, I don't get it, bro. I don't understand the logic behind it. It doesn't make sense. You have 7-footers sitting on your bench, bro. Put them in there. If you can foul a joker, foul, I care. Rudy Gobert is not that good of a free throw shooter. Foul him, man. He got 13 points in the first half because you got little dudes out there. Barbecue chicken. Out there getting destroyed, man. This is ridiculous. Go on, put these boys out of their misery and move on to the next round so we ain't got to watch this mess no more. It just don't make sense, bro. I don't understand it. Don't get it, man. And he can storm, like they can storm out of all the meetings and press conferences he want to. It ain't gonna change nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just look terrible, bro. Sorry, I know y'all didn't come to see me talk about the Lakers, but I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off, bro. This is, like I said, I don't like watching stupid basketball, whether it's us or no team. It just don't even make logical basketball sense. There we go. That's all. Hold on, Ken. You had I'm just saying, man, it doesn't I can't make sense out of stupid stuff. Basketball is a simple game, bro. You know what I mean? And what happens is these little analytical guys try to you're gonna analyze yourself home. In the playoffs, bro, it get real simple. It's a big guy in the paint, TD. Go put a big guy on the big guy. Like, I don't understand the purpose of not playing Jackson. Jackson Hayes and has played well with Luka. They had that boy looking like an all-star. Then all of a sudden they decided that they don't want to play with him no more. And I don't understand why coaches make those kind of decisions. It doesn't make sense to me, because obviously whatever he's doing isn't working. Anyway, I do want to say this. We talked about the players coming in, TD. We had another Tiger, man, that committed, a couple of Tigers that left the program as graduates that decided to take their talents to other programs. Javarian Jenkins, man.
Okay.
He left as a grad. He's joining Zy McDonough over there at Clark Atlanta, man. So proud of him, man. Happy for him, rooting for him. Decided to go to the D2 level. Now, listen, listen. I'm not saying nothing, but this is what I will say. I'm not saying, like, I'm not revealing nothing, but this is, right. If I'm Zy, and I'm not saying that this hasn't happened. I don't know. Man, I'm on the phone with Rico. I'm on the phone with Fabo. I'm on the phone with all them Tigers that done hit the portal. If they ain't got no home, man, go to the ATL, man, and go to the Clark Atlanta, man, and go dominate.
Right. And Rico's from Georgia too, right?
Rico from Atlanta. Yeah, he is. I'm just listen, if you got an opportunity to go somewhere else, cool. But I you know, with all due respect to Valley and Bethune-Cookman, Bethune-Cookman lost to Clark Atlanta last year. I know it's D1, but let's talk about the state of programs. You know what I'm saying? A program that's, you know, do you want to go to Valley?
They got a new coach.
What that mean? Still Valley, bro. With all due respect.
Former pro player, been around. He recruited.
Go.
Me.
I want to get on the field and dominate, bro. You never know. You might get a chance to shine. You might get an opportunity and get an invitation to a mini camp invite. Get on the team, bro. They looking for players that are dominating, bro. And if you enter the portal and you don't have an opportunity, I'm not saying that they even have the availability. You said, I think Valley going to shake something this year. What they going to shake? They pom-poms?
I see that.
You say that every year. Valley going to do something. What they going to shake?
They got a female kicker now, don't they?
They do?
Huh?
They do?
Yeah, they posted something a couple of weeks ago where he told us she was going to make the team. Opposite. Yo. Wait. She the standard, man. Yeah.
I'm not doing
what's up?
Yeah, bro. We
No,
listen,
I didn't see that video.
I didn't see it, bro.
Somebody other than me saw that video. I'm serious.
Yes, she did hit the portal. She did hit the portal. Which we wish her the best. Could have hit the portal for soccer. She could be looking to go play soccer again. I knew she couldn't play soccer again at Jackson State because she had to choose either soccer or football. She chose football. So
yeah,
we love Leilani and we wish her the best.
Definitely wish her well, man. Leilani, but the way she posted as if she wanted to stay with the football.
Thank you, Blue. Thank you, dog. I appreciate that, man. Somebody got to say it besides me, because when I say it, I sound like a hater. I'm not doing this.
Let me say 7 years.
I think the last time wasn't it Sam Washington, I think. I don't even think Vincent Dancy didn't. He never even had a winning season.
Boy.
Said Valley gonna be third in the East. Yeah, I ain't entertaining that, man. But yeah, man, we're ecstatic for Javari, man. Go over there and kill it, man. I'm gonna be watching Clark Atlanta very closely, and I'm gonna be enjoying them and checking them out, man. So we might get another Tiger over there. We never know. And also Avery, man. Avery Salerno.
You said something that made sense though. If you Zion, man, you know you got a relationship with those guys, man. Reach out to him, bro. He probably have though, Ken. Zion, smart kid.
Yeah. Shout out to Avery Salerno, man. Avery graduated Jackson State, hit the portal. He committed to Arizona, TD. Arizona,
yeah.
Man. Arizona Wildcats as a long snapper. Avery's gonna do well, man. We wish him all the best over in the says Salerno in the desert, huh? He doing his thing, man. Great photos. Proud of him.
Hey.
You know he gonna do his thing, brother.
Had the championship belt, had his family there with him. I mean, his family is very supportive, man. You gotta love it. You know what I'm saying? Where you go, his dad and his mom's there with him, man. We wish him well. Congratulations to you, Avery. Do your thing, man.
Absolutely, brother. Yeah, we definitely do. This Friday, man. So tomorrow, man, you got the Stoll ceremony, 1 p.m. at the Lee Williams Athletic and Assembly Center. Dial it back to Jack State content. Some of us don't care what the Lakers are doing tonight. Stop stressing yourself. Man, you don't tell me what to do. I ain't stressed out. I almost said so, but I won't.
I think that's a Karen remark.
I don't give a shit, bro. I'm just being real when I say that. I don't. Yeah, anyway, I know what it is, man. G-Bear, I appreciate you, bro. But no.
So we got anybody else that made any other commitments? Isaiah still floating ideas out
taking
there.
A visit to last I checked, taking a visit to Kentucky. We'll see what he do, man. I think he posted it for Utah. Yeah, I swear. I mean, he had to be. It had to be because I bitched out. I turned the game off. You know what I mean? Like, again, we it is what it is. I appreciate y'all, man. No, we appreciate everybody for tuning in, man. It's all good. No, it's tough to have shows on nights when you want to watch TV, but like I said, we only gonna be on so much longer. I did drop the link, man. If y'all had anything that y'all did want to touch on, but as I stated, Food Truck Friday this Friday, man. We still TD not really getting where we need to be, man, with our season tickets. Season tickets are on sale. If you haven't gotten your season tickets, that's what the Food Truck Friday is all about. You can pull up to the vet, go get you something to eat during lunchtime, and man, get your season tickets. Get your season tickets. That's another thing that we could do, bro, to grow our efforts, man. We really can. But again, when you got this big old stadium, there really is no urgency. We have more of a walk-up crowd, TD. So the university is trying to engage by saying, hey, we have some food trucks over here. For those of you who are going to be at work on Friday, pull up during the lunch hour, man. Come get your season ticket, get your food, eat over there, fellowship, and let's make the best out of it, man. So they're doing everything that they can, man. And I absolutely love it. Let's look at the dates for season tickets. Now, the first right to refusal is over. Whatever was available, I'm sure Vaughn and the staff have started to sell it. Now, coming up, single game parking. So a season parking and single game ticket pre-sales will end on July 31st. It will end on July 31st. Reserved and single game ticket sales begin on August 5th. So we got a little ways to go, man. General admission is only $170 for 5 games, bro. You can do the math on that. We're talking what, $24 a ticket, I think. 20, is it 24? Am I tripping? 34, I think. $34. What's my math? Let me see. 5 and 15, 3. Yeah, I think that's right. I think my math is right. 34 ticket. Now we did not take us TD. We didn't raise the tickets. He actually brought the tickets down this year. And now there is a $10 donation per set of season tickets for NIL for those who don't remember that. Of course, general admission is $110 for youth. Reserve is $235, box $300. I think those may already be gone. If you're looking for a reserve or box seats, you might want to call the ticket office and see if some are available and try to go snatch those up. Those usually go the fastest and first and foremost, man. But then you got your season parking. Reach out to the ticket office, man, and let them know that you're interested in that. You had some, TD?
Yeah, so there's 170 plus that 110, and then you
170 plus 10. So you're looking at 180.
And then
$170 go to your tickets, $10 go to the donation. But you remember, in order to buy parking pass, you have to get 2 sets of season tickets. So if you don't need parking, you just want to wing it, you can just go from there. So that's how you do that. So yeah, man, got your seat. She said she got her too.
Yeah,
good stuff, man.
Baller. That's what's up. So Ken, I know you was talking. I was asking you about Coach Mo in the basketball team, and I guess what I was trying to get to is he done? Do they portal open back up before the season start?
No. It's at this point. It's more of we're just adding, I think, one more big. That's where we at with it.
So you got everybody need with maybe one more big.
Yeah. I mean, one more big. We had one that just visited this past weekend. I got to get an update on that. I haven't had an update just yet, so we'll see.
What about Coach Richard? She's about wrapping it up.
They posted yesterday. They did post yesterday on Twitter. The young lady that we look like I went home to try to help assist with. She actually posted 2 schools that she's making her decision, and we weren't one of them. So it's all you can do, man. Coach said that she did the best that she could do. This is what she said. She said, "Look, man, we rolled the red carpet out. Made a great offer, and on to bigger and better now. But they did a 1 of 2 a post yesterday. Then they did a 2 of 2 post yesterday. So we should be seeing 2 commitments coming from the women's basketball program pretty soon.
And this young lady that you was trapped in the airport with.
Yep, we were stuck at the airport 8 hours. And what's crazy, TD, is she actually posted on Twitter yesterday on IG. She posted the photo. She told me happy birthday. I'm like, man, you shouting out my birthday, man, with the plan. I'm like, you ain't coming to us though. But kids choose they choose the school for whatever reason that they choose to, and you just kind of got to work with it. What's up, Shanetta? How you doing, baby? But no, that's how it goes, man. I guess we need a big though. We need a couple of bigs, in my opinion. So hopefully that that changes.
Right.
Hopefully that changes. Hopefully one of those, or maybe those 2. Are on that list. We'll see. We'll see what she decides to do.
So it's been a little tough sledding small for the softball team this year. I mean, I know they still got a winning record.
Fam, you just won the Eastern regular season, Eastern Division championship, and I think I forgot who was on the other side. Was it Prairie View? Somebody like that on the West. I can't remember who won the West, but The East was FAMU. Of course, we played FAMU in the championship game last year. I know Jace Jackson got banged up earlier this season. So they're going through their little adversity, man. We had a series with Bethune-Cookman TD that we just played. We lost that series 2-1. We won the first game, lost the second game, and then we lost the third game by 1 run. I think it was 10-9. So we were right there. It is what it is, man. So we'll be getting ready to go into postseason play here in a little bit. Ain't too far off from
5th of May.
So on 5th of May is go time, right?
Yeah, I think they want to Gulfport back in Gulfport.
Well, man, we looking forward to. We got the championship track meet coming up soon. I think the middle of May. Got softball tournament. Got the baseball tournament. So it's gonna be some, the end of spring sports, man.
So will the track, will it be in Houston again? Is that way
this was gonna be in Baton Rouge.
Okay, they were gonna be in Baton Rouge.
Look closer. That's a 2-hour drive. You know what I'm saying? Can you be in the transfer portal, continue to play a different sport at a school? I'm not sure about that. Like, for example, if we sign a player that plays more than one sport, they enter the portal for the other sport, any sport, it doesn't matter. If you're going in the transfer portal, you're not going to be playing at 2 schools. The purpose of the transfer portal is to go to a new program, period. So that's how that works. I don't think you can be in the track and continue to play a different sport at the school. You can. I'm assuming that you can, but as far as like, I don't think you can. I don't think you can. I don't think you can.
Oh, yeah. I was reading the chat.
Track is a little different, though. I think you can be in the portal and still compete with the same. I don't think McCoy is with football or baseball at this point. He represented the brand, and we appreciated his time with the brand. But he's decided to, enter the portal. So therefore, we wish him well in his next opportunity, man. It is what it is. Everybody makes the decision that they feel is best for them, and we're gonna support that regardless.
Right. So SWAC championship game for baseball is going to be in Birmingham. That was in Atlanta.
I think it will be I think it still will be in Birmingham. I think it was in Atlanta. Was it in Atlanta last year?
Yes.
Yeah, they might have moved it back to. I can't really say. I'm not really sure.
Hey, Ken, I was reading the chat and we were talking about Coach Richards. I want to say this, man. I am absolutely a fan of Goggle Girl, man.
Yeah.
I saw her come up, man. I'm talking about that girl energy, her religion, her belief, her focus, her priority by getting to work, man. And she a baller. She says she a nerd, man, but it don't really seem that way, man. She's a cool nerd. I'm a huge fan of hers. Might to get her autograph. So shout out to Goggle Girl. Look forward to meeting you and to see what you can do on the court.
Hey, man, I think she's going to be good, man. I think she's going to be really good, actually. She's going to be great for the program. I really did enjoy her interview. I enjoyed that. What's up, Trav? It was great, man, in my opinion. I know her family enjoyed it. I think she's going to be a joy. I think we're going to be another guard-led team, but guard, this is a guard's game. You got good guard play, you can win the championship.
Right. All nerds are cool, huh?
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. Miss Rama Pegues. Rama. It's Pegues. Yeah, Rama Pegues.
Yeah, man. I enjoy her, man. She's electric.
She is, man. I'm looking forward to her getting on the court and making something happen, bro. I'll say this, man. Just kind of midweek observation. It's good to kind of get past some of the noise behind the draft. Happy to see Shador got over in the Cleveland, already working out. TD went, already doing his philanthropic stuff, out in the community. That's smart. You know what I mean? Change the minds of those who might think a particular way. It looks like a fine came down for the young brother, from the coach in the Falcons for the prank calls. Son cost him $100K, bro. That's tough, man. And the team was fined $250,000.
Ooh.
So you done cost the team $250K and the coach $100K, $350,000. That's a lot of money, man, for a prank. Yeah, that's kind of crazy right there. But then there was other players that got pranked as well, man. A lot of players, they still discovering that. I don't know if they'll get, if they're gonna whatever. It maybe was the same guy, maybe it was more. We don't freaking know. We don't really care either. But in the end, just kind of happy. I will be looking forward to rookie minicamp when they get over there. Definitely gonna follow everyone. There's still some that should. I absolutely think the coach should be fired as well. But you also got to consider if you're in you at your house and that information was in, you know what I mean? You don't think that your child's gonna do something like that.
Right.
You're at home, you know what I'm saying? It's like me being at home and my kids there, you know what I'm saying? It's just like I didn't think my child was gonna do something that dumb. You know what I'm saying? The proof would be in receipt of that fine. NFL can showboat sometimes the reason he wasn't fired. Mm-hmm. Maybe, I guess you're saying put that out there. I don't know, Mel. Honestly, brother, they need to make the Cleveland Browns Hard Knocks. Everybody will be tuned in if they were smart. If I'm Hard Knocks, I'm trying everything in my power to get the Cleveland Browns on the show. What you think, TD?
I mean, if you want views, it'll be a smart move. But
the whole point of it, views is everything. 4.7 million views for the draft, which is the second. I think it was the highest to date, but there was some big time numbers in that thing, man. Shador is the #1 selling jersey of all the draft picks already. So popular kid, man, very popular kid. We already knew that though. It's nothing new there, nothing new here with that. But now, man, we are coming up on.
So it'll be good to see him reunite, so to speak, with James Houston.
Yep.
They can take him under the wings and show him a few things if he's willing to, to work with him.
Yeah, hopefully James stays, man. I know he's a restricted free agent. Hopefully that means that they're going to give him a contract he can get on the field. That would be great to see that, man. We'll be more than happy to have two Tigers on the team. That'd be great, especially from that season.
And do you know the last Tiger that I can remember? Do you know the last Tiger to play for the Cleveland Browns, Key?
No.
Marcus Bernard, defensive end.
Yeah, I remember Marcus Bernard.
I was a huge fan when he was there. I was a huge fan of his.
Okay. Yeah. I don't remember keeping up with him in the NFL. Not at that time.
Yeah, he played a couple seasons. But look, man, I'm definitely wishing all the HBCU players, I'm wishing all of them luck. I think all of them have what it takes and a great opportunity. So I would definitely hope they get out there, Ken, and represent themselves, their family, the school, HBCU as a whole, man. Let them know we can play ball too, like Carson Vincent said. We can play ball too. So it doesn't matter. So I wish all of them well. And again, and Ken, I didn't mention. I know I mentioned that that the Broncos got Kendall Bolder out of FAMU, but they also took their receiver, man, from North Carolina Central.
Joaquin Davis.
Yeah, we got him too.
That's correct.
So, I hope, and then, we're gonna get a shot with Giant. I think he said he report Ken like the 5th or 6th. He said he gonna make Tiger Nation proud, man. I told him he already did.
He gonna go in there and kill it, man. You know how he do. Hey, this TD, this the closest I'm gonna get to rocking red Bronco colors, man. Shout out to my high school out there, man. My alma mater, the Magic City Jaguars.
Hey, Ken, you say you want to be with a winning program, man. Don't close the door for you completely off.
Hey, man, listen.
Ain't nobody bow down to the silver.
Hey, man, y'all had a winning season this past season?
We did.
Okay. All right.
And we had a top ranked defense, and it should get better.
It should. We'll see, man. But now, man, I'm pretty, pretty chill on it, man. I gotta say this again, man. Thank you, everyone who followed all the birthday wishes, man. I really do. TD, I got on the scale this morning, man. I'm a whole 10 pounds lighter than when we first got started, bro.
That's what's up, man. Congratulations.
A whole 10 pounds. No, none of that. I ain't used no supplements. It's straight hard work and eating better.
Right.
So hey, man, hey, listen, I ain't knocking nobody that go get a little bit of help now. I ain't knocking them now. I'm gonna keep trying to do it the authentic way because I'm trying to establish new habits, man. I really am trying to eat better. I ain't gonna lie, boy. Listen, I ain't gonna tell no tale now. Well, I be having every now and again, them little cravings will hit you. Ain't got no snacks. I be snacking on fruit, man, and not too many. I go get a few of them here and there, but I've already eaten dinner, so the show is once I get off the show, I'm pretty much done. I can't eat nothing else. I'm not eating any nuts, any of that stuff, man, like walnuts, peanuts, none of that stuff, man. It's a lot of things. No potatoes, very limited bread, not a lot of starches, man. And sometimes it get a little boring, bro. It do. But I'm up for the challenge, man. I'm stubborn. That come sit in the baseball. No, I ain't gonna do that now. I mean, Heat is not my friend yet. I'm gonna lose when I get down to about 250. I can handle that heat a little bit better. I don't know why, man. When I picked up weight, man, and man, we was in the early part of that fall season, bro. It was brutal, man, going through the season because I sweat real bad. You know what I mean? So I'm not trying to sit out there and fall over, man. I'm trying to get to a place where
you got to tighten a couple of those games.
Huh?
So you got to tighten a couple of those games that he. I think
that Valley game was brutal, man. I sat down the rest of the. I literally sat down the entire game. Well, whatever Robert Brazil and them.
But Don Cooper kind of touched you up too, didn't he?
It was hot, bro. That game was hot. That was hot, bro. No, but Don Cookman, we was all right. It just, you remember at halftime we went under that, we went behind the bleachers over there, man, over behind the stands, bro. Because it's nothing. You just in the middle of the sun getting cooked like a baked potato over there, man. So it do what it do. But again, a lot of that comes from what you eat. That tailgate food. I know we love that golden brown fish, but you got to make sure you prepare yourself for being able to consume golden brown fish and all these starches and liquor and all that good stuff, man. And you talking about going out there doing. Most people go sit down and watch the game, GD.
Mm-hmm.
We moving around the whole time, standing up on my feet the whole time, recording, cameras, and all that stuff. You gotta be prepared for that type of stuff, man. You gotta hydrate properly, and you gotta do the right stuff. But I think one of the things that helped the most, man, is not being so heavy. You know what I mean? If you lose weight, it definitely helps you in those types of situations, man. You can be a little bit, you can take it a little bit more. For the amount of walking I'm doing, 3.5 every day, minimum. 10,000 steps. Got to get that 10K in every day, baby. So, man, listen, I'm here to admonish, and encourage all. Because, listen, I'm going to share my journey with y'all. So when y'all see me and I'm a little slimmer, this is a healthy version.
Right.
You might be used to big Ken, but now you're gonna get old school little Ken. When this is the reason I put the t-shirt on, TD, because I was 220 when I was in when I used to wear it, when I used to be balling in this thing. So that's my goal, man. I'm like 60-some pounds, man. And that's a lot of weight, bro.
I mean, track the journey, man. Post a little bit. I mean, that's what
I got the pictures, but I ain't gonna post them just yet. I don't need to be showing all that. I ain't ready yet. So this is what I'm doing. I have a photo, but I'll do a collage once I hit my goals, bro. You know what I mean? Like I ain't ready yet. Like I'm staying within the stuff that works for me, right? I got through the weekend with travel and all that good stuff, man, and birthday food and eating, and I still lost weight because I worked out Saturday and I'm still eating clean. So it comes down to what you put in your mouth, man. But no, I'm proud of that, man. I'm definitely proud of that. We'll be back on Friday, of course. Have Brother C. Lee come up there. Listen, man, I still haven't had a chance to go see Sinners yet. I'm gonna go see it. You saw Sinners yet, bro?
No, I said I would. I want to see that in accounting too.
He said, "I ain't nothing wrong with me. I'm just using the dick." I don't know what that means. Sylvia, what that she said? Juicing helped me with workout. I follow the regenerated that. So no, I have my own little thing. It's very simple. I'm not gonna follow any diets. I'm just telling you that right now. I'm not gonna follow any diets. I'm not gonna follow any workout regimens. It just don't work for me. I'm I have to. I know my mindset, and I have a level of stubborn. I use my stubbornness against me, TD. I use it in my favor. Once I start and I say I'm not going to do something, I'll stick my mind to it. I literally follow that. Once I lose it, I can't get it back though. You follow me? So my diet is simple. Just a high protein, low carb diet. I don't snack, no junk food, and everything I consume now is zero sugar. If I consume something outside of water, it ain't gonna have no sugar in it. So that's a new thing for me, TD. I ain't used to doing that, but I found some pretty decent all natural juices with no sugar in them. That tastes okay. I'm heavy on the water, bro. If I only drink Gatorade now if I work out. There's zero Gatorade, zero sugar. You know what I'm saying? It's different, bro, because I'm used to the sugar, man. I'm used to it. You know what I'm saying? You know, and it's I need to go see it before you drop that analysis, then, don't I? I ain't gonna read that one, C. Lee, because I need to go see it before that. Might have to go matinate that thing, TD.
What up, David Mario?
What up, Deb?
What's a good move? Accounting too, or
I know baseball hit its stride. Man, it had. Shout out to Coach Omar, because I know we was down on baseball for a minute, bro. We were losing a lot, but we have really hit a nice stride, and we have been whooping tail, man. We really have been. Last game that we lost was to Nichols. I want to say there was a 14-6 loss, if I'm not mistaken. And you've seen it twice, Kimberly? I'm tripping, man. That movie has layers. I gotta go see it, brother. Brother Black King. I gotta go see it, man. I gotta go see it. I gotta go check it out, man. I really do. Getting hot, right? Perfect time. We make the championship game. I won't miss no more championship games. I can tell you that right now. Come. I'm on the way. He said, try to tell everybody it was coming. The way the schedule was laid out, Valley this weekend. We're gonna smoke them again. Man, Alcorn lost to a Christian school down in Laura, bro.
they prayed before they played.
I don't mean that in a disrespectful manner. I mean, I don't think it was a Division I program, was it? NAIA or something like that.
They in the yards.
It was some school down there in Baptist, man. Total enrollment equals. He said before, during, and after. 60? No, that ain't right. No, I don't believe that. It's a NCCAA school. What does that mean, Travis? Explain. NCCAA? My son used to attend that school. Bishop, tell me about that school, bro. What's the total enrollment is 60?
Y'all
Man,
just mess with Alcorn, man. It's
no, I don't believe that. They only have 60 students? That's real stuff?
They must all play baseball.
National Christian College Athletic Association. Basically, Bishop Sycamore. Wait, what? Hold on, dog. I gotta go to the internet, TD. Hold on just a second. And I know this ain't what? Oh my goodness. I know how that goes. Southeastern Baptist College. They lost 16-5. Whoa. Wow. Said a whole school plays sports. Oh, wow. So, yeah, man. Shout out to Coach Omar, by the way. We get hot. The run rule was in effect. Whoa. Hey, shout out to Southeast Baptist College then, man. Hey, man. You know what I'm saying? He said, so they just signed Yahshua's 12 disciples for the baseball. That's tough, man. That's tough. I ain't gonna be too hard on him, bro, because I don't.
Bro, silly funny.
We ain't coming here to talk about the Lakers or the children of the corn, bro. I know. They gonna get it right, I guess.
I mean, the eighth inning, wasn't for the 8th inning, Ken, we would have lost those from the night, bro. That's what we did our damage.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, 8-4 in the 5th. I'm sorry.
Gotta love it, man. Well,
so the softball team got a game at 1, and then the men play. Now the women are done. On the 3rd.
Well, yeah, man. Well, that's pretty much it. I said we pretty much covered a little bit. Just wanted to give you a quick midweek preview of our athletics right now. Softball got 2 outs on Saturday. Not a game. Wow. So we can make it happen, man. Listen, we'll be back Friday night, Funky Friday, Brother Sealy. We'll have you come up, man. I'm gonna try to let's go watch Centers, man, so we can at least have something to offer. I don't know if we can get to it by Friday, but you know what I'm saying. Catch a matinee.
It'll be cheaper. It'll be less expensive.
It will be.
Matinee.
But no, I don't know if I'll get to it, man. I don't know. We'll see.
Hey, Travis, so the girls don't play Saturday? I thought they played. They said they got Bethune-Cookman at 1.
This Saturday?
Yes. On the 3rd. Bethune-Cookman at 1, and the boys got Valley at 3. I don't know. Try to catch it.
But anyway, man, I'm done. Just wanted to come on. Like I said, we'll come on Friday for a sec, man, and then we'll get ready to start having our summer break and the little bit that we do plan on doing, and we'll come from there. It could be the Lakers start, Makers Mark, or Bakers Fart, Minnesota. Hey, man, we appreciate it, man. Look, we appreciate y'all, man. Quick show, but get signed up, man. The biggest thing is let's get signed up. Click that link. Go to KC-1400collective.com. We'll come back and we'll report the latest and greatest from Tigerland on Friday, man. As always, y'all know what it is. We appreciate y'all. DI love.
Go Tigers.
All right, everybody. Peace out, man.
Peace out.
ShotRx is bringing healthcare to you. With our mobile health team, we can come to your school, church, or business to take care of you. We offer childhood immunizations, COVID and flu vaccinations, physicals, and much more. Don't put your health off. Welcome to Care and Compassion. Welcome to ShotRx.
Hey, this True Thompson. True, you got to get word for Tiger Nation, man. I love y'all. Tiger Nation. DI love. Go Tigers, baby. Appreciate you.